5 unsolved mysteries about the brain. But what if everything you think you know about yourself is wrong? How does your mind create thoughts, emotions, and memories? Could there be secrets hidden in your own head that even science can't explain? Watch closely, because what we uncover might change the way you see yourself forever. Hit subscribe and join the journey into the unknown. Number 5. What is the brain made of? At first glance, the brain seems simple. Gray matter, white matter, neurons, and glial cells. But as scientists dig deeper, they realize the structure is astonishingly complex. Researchers like Christoph Koch at the Allen Institute for Brain Science describe the challenge as creating a periodic table of brain cells. Chemists have 118 known elements to organize, but neuroscientists are still trying to classify thousands of different types of neurons and other cells in the brain. Each type behaves differently, connects to different regions, reacts uniquely to disease, and may perform multiple functions depending on the context. Neuroscientists study neurons based on their genes, electrical activity, shapes, and connectivity. But merging all that data into a complete catalog is extremely difficult. Some cells may only appear under specific conditions or change behavior depending on which other cells are active. The variety and adaptability of these cells make it impossible to fully define what the brain is made of. Understanding this composition is essential if we want to decipher how thoughts, feelings, and consciousness emerge. Without a complete parts list, we are trying to solve a puzzle without seeing all the pieces. And that is why the brain remains a mystery even in the 21st century. Number 4. How does the brain change in disease? Neurological and psychiatric diseases often target very specific brain cells. Conditions like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and rare forms of epilepsy start in one class of neurons and then spread in ways we do not fully understand. Scientists still do not know why certain cells are vulnerable while others remain untouched, or why damage in one region can ripple across others. For example, Dravet's syndrome is a severe childhood epilepsy caused by a mutation affecting a particular type of neuron. Studying these individual cells could help scientists develop treatments that target the disease more precisely. Yet we are far from fully understanding the progression of these diseases. Even with advanced imaging and molecular tools, researchers cannot yet predict which cells will die first, how surviving cells compensate, or how to reverse damage. Neuropsychiatric disorders like schizophrenia or bipolar disorder are even more complex, affecting networks of cells across multiple brain regions. Each finding raises new questions about how the brain adapts, fails, or reorganizes itself under stress or disease. These mysteries make understanding the brain a moving target, but every small discovery brings hope for better therapies and interventions in the future. Number 3. How do neurons talk to each other? Neurons communicate through synapses, tiny junctions where electrical and chemical signals pass from one cell to another. Most neurons use common neurotransmitters like GABA or glutamate, but hundreds of other signaling molecules exist whose roles remain unclear. Many drugs, including antidepressants and opioids, interact with these molecules, yet scientists do not fully understand how they work. Projects mapping 1 billion synapses in a small piece of mouse brain are only beginning to reveal how neurons organize and transmit messages. Each neuron is like a tiny computer, processing input from thousands of other neurons. How it decides what signal to send and how that contributes to thoughts, emotions, and behaviors is still unknown. Some molecules may travel farther than previously thought, affecting cells in unexpected regions of the brain. Others may only be active under certain circumstances. Moreover, the timing, frequency, and combination of signals can drastically change outcomes, making neuronal communication incredibly dynamic. Environmental factors, learning, and memory continuously reshape these connections, adding layers of complexity. Discovering these mechanisms could revolutionize treatments for depression, addiction, anxiety, and other disorders. For now, the conversation between neurons remains one of neuroscience's most profound mysteries, and decoding it could unlock answers about the nature of human experience itself, potentially revealing the foundations of consciousness, personality, and cognition. Number 2. How does the brain compute? Even if we understand what the brain is made of, figuring out how it processes information is a completely different challenge. Neurons form networks that perform computations allowing perception, decision-making, imagination, and creativity. Neuroscientists studying vision, for example, could only observe a few neurons at a time until recently, like watching a movie through a tiny hole in the screen. Modern technology now allows researchers to monitor tens of thousands of neurons firing simultaneously, yet the rules of brain computation remain largely unknown. How do networks of neurons integrate information from different senses? How do they make decisions, store memories, or create imagination? Is there a general principle, or is each brain unique? Even simple actions, like catching a ball or recognizing a face, involve billions of computations across multiple brain regions. The complexity is staggering, and we still cannot replicate these processes in artificial intelligence fully. Beyond these basic computations, the brain can adapt to new experiences, reorganize after injury, and generate abstract concepts that machines cannot yet emulate. Emotional processing, social reasoning, intuition, and creativity all arise from these networks in ways that remain mysterious. Understanding how the brain computes could not only illuminate consciousness, but also transform computing, robotics, and mental health treatments, opening possibilities we have yet to imagine, and fundamentally changing how we perceive intelligence itself. Number 1. What will it mean to understand the brain? Even if we map every neuron and connection, what does understanding the brain truly mean? In physics, phenomena can often be simplified into elegant equations. Biology is messy, shaped by evolution rather than design. The brain is redundant, irregular, and unpredictable. Researchers rely on massive datasets, artificial intelligence, and computational models to simulate brain activity, but even these may not capture its full complexity. Understanding the brain could help treat diseases, develop new technologies, and reveal secrets of consciousness, memory, and personality. It could explain why humans experience emotions, creativity, and morality. But even as technology allows us to collect unprecedented amounts of data, the brain continues to surprise us. Its behavior is shaped by millions of years of evolution, not simplicity or elegance. Each new discovery raises deeper questions about what it means to be human. Moreover, understanding the brain may illuminate how we make decisions, form beliefs, and develop social bonds. It could unlock why some people are more empathetic, creative, or resilient than others. The brain governs not just thought, but identity itself, shaping every action, reaction, and memory. Even tiny variations in neuronal networks can lead to profound differences in personality and behavior. Scientists are beginning to realize that no single model can capture the full richness of this organ. Conclusion: the human brain is a labyrinth of cells, connections, and hidden computations. From its unknown cellular composition to the ways neurons communicate and compute, every level presents new mysteries. Diseases highlight how little we understand about vulnerability and adaptation in brain cells. Even with advanced technology and computational models, the brain resists simplification. Studying it is not just science, it is an exploration of ourselves. With continued research, big data, and innovative technology, we may one day unravel its secrets. But for now, the brain remains the greatest unsolved puzzle, humbling us and sparking curiosity. Each neuron, each synapse, is a doorway to discovery, and the deeper we look, the more astonishing the mysteries become.